हाय गाइस, आज एडिशॉल आया है आपके लिए ISI MSQE PEB का एक सैम्पल क्वेश्चन जो कि बेस्ड है ऑन कंज्यूमर बिहेवियर। एंड आज ये क्वेश्चन मैं आपके सामने पूरा सॉल्व करने वाली हूँ, ओके, ताकि आपका अच्छे से PEB का प्रैक्टिस हो। ओके, यू कैन सी कि इस क्वेश्चन में देयर आर 4 पार्ट्स, तो सारे पार्ट्स हम आज इस वीडियो में सॉल्व करने वाले हैं। ओके, सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड ऑन दिस। So, Leo's birthday is coming up, and all he has in his possession is one bottle of soda. Okay, his friends get together and decide to buy him a gift. They agree on getting him some bottles of soda and some fancy, colorful soda-making powder or shaker contraptions, which is F. Leo's utility function is given by this. Okay, so let's write it here. This is equal to S plus Fs minus F square. Where S is greater than or equal to 0 is the quantity of soda in bottles, and F is greater than or equal to 0 is the quantity of powder, shaker, contraptions. Now, price of soda is equal to 1, price of a powder, shaker, contraption is 2. Okay, so PS is 1, PF is equal to 2. Okay, and his friends, let's remove this. His friends decide to buy him 2 bottles of soda in addition to the one he already has, and 1 powder shaker thing, spending a total of $4. ठीक है, part A करते हैं. At Leo's initial position, which is S is equal to 1, F is equal to 0. Okay, 1, 0. Calculate the marginal rate of substitution. Given price is this, is Leo maximizing utility? If not, in which direction should he trade? Sell soda to buy shakers or sell shakers to buy soda if he could? Okay, so पहले marginal rate of substitution करते हैं. So we know that MRS is going to be equal to MUS by MUf, right? MUS क्या होगा? यहाँ पे करते हैं. MUS is basically du by ds. ठीक है, तो ये जो utility function है, इसको हम will differentiate with respect to s. So what will we get? We'll get 1 plus f. Okay, तो यहाँ पे ऊपर में numerator में we write this. MUf will be du by df. Okay, so differentiating the utility function with respect to f. So this will be s minus 2f. Okay, so ये आपका MRS हो गया. Okay, now at Leo's initial position, calculate the MRS. So at 1, 0, you just put in the value. So 1 plus 0 by 1 minus 0. So this is going to be 1. Okay, so that is your first answer. Now, given prices PS is equal to 1, PF is equal to 2, is Leo maximizing utility? तो compare करते हैं. So equilibrium condition क्या होता है? Equilibrium condition ये होगा जब MRS is equal to the price ratio, right? तो यहाँ पे will be PS by PF. Okay? तो PS by PF अब देखते हैं. We know MRS is 1, right? PS by PF is coming to be half, right? तो यहाँ पे equality नहीं आ रहा है, यहाँ पे एक inequality आ रहा है जिसमें MRS value is greater than the price ratio. ठीक है, अब इसको हम कैसे analyze करेंगे? इसका मतलब क्या होगा? Very simple trick. Let me erase this stuff. तो बेसिकली आया हमारा MRS which is equal to MUS by MUf is greater than PS by PF. ओके, तो मैं बस थोड़ा सा शफल करूंगी. I'll take PS नीचे and MUf ऊपर on the other side. तो क्या आएगा? MUS by PS is greater than MUf by PF, right? इसका मतलब क्या है? That the marginal utility that Leo is getting from consuming soda, okay, per rupee of soda is more than the marginal utility that he is getting from consumption of shakers per rupee of the shaker, right? तो अगर ऐसा है तो I will keep consuming soda, right? Because फिर क्या होगा? तो मतलब इसका मतलब होगा कि सोडा का कंजम्पशन शुड इंक्रीज, राइट? व्हाई? बिकॉज इक्विलिब्रियम में क्या होता है? यू हैव एन इक्वालिटी, राइट? तो यहाँ पे फिर लॉ ऑफ डिमिनिशिंग मार्जिनल यूटिलिटी विल टेक प्लेस एज योर सोडा इंक्रीजेस. दिस विल फॉल. ओके, दिस विल फॉल तब तक जब तक इक्वालिटी नहीं आता. दैट इज द एंटायर लॉजिक हियर. ओके, तो एनीवे ये इनइक्वालिटी बिकॉज हमारे पास अभी आया है, तो इसका मतलब है कि लियो विल कंज्यूम मोर सोडा. ओके, एंड सिंस उसके पास कोई शेकर्स नहीं है जिसको वो सेल करके सोडा बाय करे, ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब ये है कि वो अपना यूटिलिटी मैक्सिमाइज नहीं कर रहा है, राइट? सो इज ही मैक्सिमाइजिंग हिज यूटिलिटी? नो, बिकॉज यहाँ पे इनइक्वालिटी है. यूटिलिटी मैक्सिमाइज करने के लिए इक्वालिटी होना चाहिए, राइट? एंड बिकॉज नहीं मैक्सिमाइज हो रहा है, तो इन विच डायरेक्शन शुड ही ट्रेड? ही शुड बी सेलिंग द शेकर्स टू बाय मोर सोडा. दैट इज द आंसर टू पार्ट ए. अब पार्ट बी करते हैं. Calculate Leo's utility before gifts and after gifts. Okay, so let's go back to the utility function. क्या था? U is equal to S plus Fs minus F square. PS was equal to 1, PF is equal to 2. ठीक है, let's go back to part B. Okay, Leo's utility before gifts, उसका before gifts उसके पास 1, 0 था, right? So before gifts he had 1, 0. तो utility U naught is going to be 1 plus 0 minus 0. So it's going to be 1. ठीक है, आफ्टर गिफ्ट्स उसके पास क्या आते हैं? सो उसके फ्रेंड्स उसको क्या देते हैं? सो दे गिव हिम 2 bottles ऑफ सोडा इन एडिशन टू द वन ही ऑलरेडी हैज. तो अब सोडा का क्वांटिटी बिकम्स 3 एंड 1 पाउडर शेकर थिंग, राइट? ठीक है, आफ्टर गिफ्ट्स उसका बंडल क्या है? 3, 1. सो U1 इज गोइंग टू बी 3 plus 3 into 1 minus 1. So it's going to be 3 plus 3 minus 1, which is equal to 5. Okay, तो ये उसका बिफोर गिफ्ट्स यूटिलिटी है, ये उसका आफ्टर गिफ्ट्स यूटिलिटी है. Now consider this. His friends spent $4. Suppose instead they had given him $4 in cash. with cash. Leo would maximize utility subject to total budget, which is equal to initial endowment value. So $1 from his existing soda, since he could sell it, plus $4 in cash, which is $5. Now find the optimal bundle that maximizes the utility subject to this. So basically उसका जो न्यू बजट लाइन होगा, सो प्राइसेस विल रिमेन द सेम, ओके, एस प्लस 2f ही रहेगा. अर्लियर उसका था एस प्लस 2f इज इक्वल टू 1. व्हाई 1? बिकॉज ही हैड ओनली वन सोडा, राइट, एंड वो सोडा को वो सेल कर सकता था टू गेट द मनी, राइट, इट वाज एज गुड एज मनी. सो 1 into 1 is going to be 1. So this was his original budget line. अब उसका बजट लाइन ये हो गया है with $4 in cash, राइट. तो अब ये हो गया है. So we have to find the optimal bundle and we have to compare u s star f star with u1. ठीक है, तो चलो ये करते हैं. So budget constraint is going to be s plus 2f is equal to 5. We have to maximize this utility, right? तो मैं easily I can write s is equal to 5 minus 2f. इसको आप बहुत सारे different ways से भी कर सकते हो. मैं यहाँ पे सबसे simple way में कर रही हूँ, ठीक है? So s is equal to 5 minus 2f. इसको मैंने बस थोड़ा सा change कर दिया, and this I can substitute in the utility function. तो finally utility function क्या होगा? It will be 5 minus 2f plus f into 5 minus 2f minus f square. Okay? अब इसे मुझे मैक्सिमाइज करना है, ओके. तो पहले मैं इसको थोड़ा सा सिंप्लीफाई कर दूंगी. सो दिस विल बी 5 minus 2f plus 5f minus 2f square minus f square. So this will become minus 3f square plus 3f minus 5. Okay. Now du df करते हैं. So क्या मिलेगा? Minus 6f plus 3 is equal to 0. F is equal to 0.5. Okay. F star is equal to 0.5 and S star is going to be 5 minus 2 into 0.5, which is equal to 4. ठीक है. तो ऑप्टिमल बंडल आ रहा है S star f star आ रहा है एज 4, 0.5. ओके, यहाँ पे भी जस्ट अज्यूमिंग कि शेकर्स को कंटिन्यूअस में यहाँ पे आ रहा है, ओके. ओके, सो ये आ गया. अब इसका यूटिलिटी क्या होगा? यू स्टार इज गोइंग टू बी 4 प्लस 4 into 0.5 minus 0.5 square, okay, which is 0.25. तो ये क्या आएगा? It'll be 4 plus 2 minus 0.25 and इससे आ रहा है 5.75. तो अब we have to compare this value with this value, okay. तो यहाँ से क्या आ रहा है? Basically the first case is when they have given you the gifts worth $4, okay, and दूसरे में उन्होंने कैश ही दे दिया है, and जो कैश है उसमें यूटिलिटी ज्यादा आ रहा है, okay, so the cash is making Leo better off, ठीक है. तो वो है आपका आंसर. That cash, ये जो comparison है उसे you have to write that cash is making Leo better off. Okay, that's your answer to part B. अब करते हैं part C. Using the weak axiom of revealed preference, determine whether the friend's chosen gift bundle is revealed prefer to the cash optimal bundle you found in 2, or vice versa given the respective budget constraints. ठीक है, तो friends का chosen bundle was 3,1, right? This was the friends chosen bundle. प्लीज नोट कि लियो ने चूज नहीं किया था, फ्रेंड्स का ये चॉइस था, ओके. एंड लियो को जब अगर कैश मिलता है तो वो करता है 4,0.5. ओके, दिस वाज लियोस चोजन बंडल, ओके, ठीक है. ओके, नाउ वॉप एक्चुअली अप्लाइज टू अ कंज्यूमर्स चॉइस, राइट. पहले चेक करते हैं कि सपोज दिस इज ए एंड दिस इज बी, इफ ए इज अफोर्डेबल और नॉट, ठीक है. सो कॉस्ट ऑफ ए is what? 3 into 1 plus 2 into 1, which is 5, right? So yes, this is exactly in the budget because Leo का new budget line हो गया था s plus 2f is equal to 5, right? So this is affordable, okay? So basically क्या हुआ कि B is chosen when A is affordable, right? Leo ने B choose किया था even when A was affordable. तो B is chosen when A is affordable, okay? So B is directly revealed preferred to A, ठीक है. अब what के लिए क्या होगा कि there should be no other situation where A is chosen and B is affordable, right? अगर since हमारे पास यहाँ पे ऐसा कोई situation नहीं है, okay, तो यहाँ पे warp is not violated simply because जो first bundle था, this was not Leo's choice, this was the friend's choice, okay. तो यहाँ पे already warp is not applicable and hence it is not violated, ठीक है. So that is your answer to part C. अब part D करते हैं. For the utility function this, compute the indifference curve equation for an arbitrary level, utility level u naught, solve for s as a function of f, okay. तो ये एक part करते हैं, then we go to the next step, okay. So basically u of sf is equal to u naught. So s plus fs minus f square is equal to u naught. S of 1 plus f minus f square is equal to u naught. S is equal to u naught plus f square by 1 plus f, okay. And यहाँ पे f is going to be greater than 0. So that is the indifference curve equation, okay. Now next part. Show that this curve can become positively sloped for some range of f. Find the condition on f for which the slope is negative. Okay, let's do that. तो हमें differentiate करना पड़ेगा. So basically we knew हमने calculate किया था, right? ds by df, which is the MRS. We had found this to be usually MRS negative होता है. So this we had gotten, right? अगर ये भी नहीं तो मैं आपको derive करके बता सकती हूँ. So basically del u del s ds plus del u del f df should be equal to 0. मैं बस ये utility function है उसी को differentiate कर रही हूँ. Okay, so del u del s is going to be 1 plus f ds and del u del f is going to be s minus 2f df is equal to 0. So इसको थोड़ा सा अगर हम simplify करते हैं, we get this by 1 plus f. Okay, now the slope is negative. The slope is negative when we have this, right? This is going to be negative, right? Now हम क्या करेंगे? 1 plus f is going to be positive only, right? Because we have this, right? So we can drop the denominator. So minus s minus 2f is going to be negative. Minus s plus 2f is going to be negative. 2f is less than s. So s is greater than 2f. Okay. So इसका मतलब है कि जब s is greater than 2f, तब MRS negative होगा, तब negative slope होगा. Okay. So that is one thing here. Let me erase the screen for further calculation. तो either you can keep it at this step only या फिर और भी हम लोग कर सकते हैं. So s की जगह पे हमें we can just substitute the value. So u naught plus f square by 1 plus f is greater than 2f, right? So इसको अगर हम थोड़ा सा और simplify करें, you will get 2f plus 2f square and you get u naught is greater than 2f plus f square. Okay. So again, slope is negative. Slope is negative when f square plus 2f is less than u naught and slope is positive when f square plus 2f is greater than u naught. ओके ये हमने इसलिए किया है बिकॉज यू कैन सी इन द क्वेश्चन ये चीज दिया हुआ है, राइट? सो अज्यूमिंग दैट इसका कोई सिग्निफिकेंस होगा, इसलिए वी हैव सब्स्टिट्यूटेड एंड वी हैव गॉटन अ बेटर कंडीशन हियर, राइट? सो अगर सिंस u नॉट was equal to 5, right? लियो का आफ्टर गिफ्ट यूटिलिटी लेवल, तो बाउंड्री क्या होगा? f square plus 2f is equal to 5, which will mean f square minus 2f plus 5 is equal to 0. यहाँ से अगर मैं सीधा चले लगाऊंगी, I will get -1 plus minus root over 6. Okay, so for u naught is equal to 5. Okay, slope is going to be negative for 0 f less than 1.449 and slope is going to be positive for f is greater than 1.449. Okay, this gives you your final answer, right? Which is why at f is equal to 1, right, which was the gift bundle, slope is negative. Okay, अब explain करना है, then explain why the friends might have chosen this even if it is not tangent to any budget line using the concept of boundary solutions or non-convex preferences. So we have to come up with reasons why they did not, why they chose this and not any other bundle. Okay, तो एक possible reason हो सकता है about indivisibility, right? यहाँ पे explicitly लिखा नहीं है, mention नहीं है कि it has to be in discrete, right? But अगर f has to be an integer, then Neo's feasible bundles on budget would be something else, right? So f is equal to 0, s is equal to 5 will give you a utility of 5, right? 1, 3. So f is equal to 1, s is equal to 3 will give you a utility of 5. F is equal to 2, s is equal to 1 will give you a utility of -1, right? So f is equal to 0 and f is equal to 1. वो टाई हो रहा है at 5, right? So friends ने pick किया होगा f is equal to 1 for variety or gift appeal, ठीक है? तो indivisibility might be one of the reasons, right? Second reason जो मैं सोच सकती थी was कि friends may not maximize Leo's utility, right? They may think that f is special and that Leo would prefer a bundle with at least one shaker even if it is slightly inefficient. Even though utility में ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, but just for more variety, ये चीज़ के लिए भी हुआ होगा, ठीक है? So more variety. And third reason is that non-convex preferences, okay? Non-convex preferences, ठीक है? तो जो इंडिफरेंस कर्व था for u is equal to 5, उसका स्लोप था -1/2, right? At 3,1 इसका स्लोप था -1/2. Okay, and this was matching the budget slope, ठीक है? So it is tangent, this 3,1 it is tangent, ठीक है? But the utility function is not quasi concave. अगर आप चेक करोगे, it is not quasi concave everywhere. Okay, so with non-convex preferences, tangency can be a local minimum. Okay, this is as simple as saying कि हम equilibrium condition जो कि MRS is equal to PS by PF जो हम लोग कर रहे थे, ठीक है? This is only acceptable when the utility function is quasi concave everywhere, right? लेकिन जो utility function दिया गया है वो कभी convex है, कभी concave हो रहा है, right? It is not quasi concave everywhere, ठीक है? तो अगर ऐसे situation में अगर हम tangency करेंगे, that will not necessarily mean a maxima, a utility maximizing point. Okay, so 3,1 is actually a local interior point. It is a local interior point, okay, but not the global max for budget 5. ठीक है? The global max actually आ रहा था जो हमने कैलकुलेट किया था f is equal to 0.5. ठीक है? Now if f is constrained to integers, तब 3,1 will become a candidate. लेकिन यहाँ पे explicitly mention नहीं है, so we have to give all the possible points. Okay, so these three can be the reason why the friends did not they chose this and not the other bundle जो कि utility maximize करता. Okay. And the final thing, finally given your answer, is it possible that no interior tangency exists for the budget constraint this? If so, what does that imply about utility maximization? So the answer is no. हमने already find out किया था, right? जहाँ पे 4,0.5, this was the point, right? ये इसे interior tangency exist हो रहा है, right? It exists. ठीक है? So if the friends chose 3,1, it is not because no interior tangency exists. Okay? ऐसा नहीं है because हमारे पास हमने already देखा हुआ है. तो उन्होंने वो choose इसलिए किया होगा because of interior constraints or non-convexity, leading to a different optimum and basically under discrete choice. Right? So that is the entire solution of this question. I hope आपका PEB prep थोड़ा better हुआ हो. Let us know in the comments. आपको और वीडियोस चाहिए ऐसे या नहीं, और कौन से कॉन्सेप्ट्स पे यू वुड वांट टू PEB लॉन्ग ऐसे टाइप क्वेश्चन, and we'll give that to you. Okay, so thank you.